Connor McCaffrey in a new role for Iowa, coming off the bench as a fifth-year senior, could be a guy that the Hawkeyes still use late in games. Offensive rebound to Keegan Murray. Physical inside.
And we see Keegan Murray here, just so good. He knows to get to that weak side. The shot goes up in the corner. Odds are a miss is going to that weak side.
From a season ago, so there's room for more buckets from these familiar faces like Keegan Murray, who gets a bucket and a foul and has a chance to hit the 20-point mark. Perkins nearly throws it away. Watson saves it, but to a white jersey, it's Toussaint. Patrick McCaffrey, Keegan Murray. Tic-tac-toe.
Dad liked what he saw. The two Murray boys had 40 combined points, and it's Keegan jumping the passing lane, going 2-on-1, and Murray finishes it.
Yeah, and that's what Fran McCaffrey loves about his game. He does it at both ends.
So out of this immediate timeout, this has been Kansas City's tempo. Haven't allowed an Iowa bucket yet. Murray plows over his man and scores on Gilliard.
Good call. You got the mismatch on the box.
Murray going to work on Nesbitt. Help came from Chapman, didn't matter. Bohannon on the take, fall away. Rebraca there to sweep it up, no rim though. So down to 5 to shoot. And Murray cashes it in. 16. The 3 from Murray, then the 10 call.
That's all Rebraca making the extra pass. Nothing but bottoms, Keegan Murray.
Did not have good outside shooting numbers his first couple of years. Alec is stripped. It's McCaffrey running the break. Pretty feed and a dunk for Murray.
But look at Joe T. That's where it all started, collapsing the defense, ripping it out. We talked about Patrick and his skill set. Very unselfish.
Trips to the lane and scoring some buckets here against the Iowa defense. That's too easy for Keegan Murray. Turnover, Perkins to Keegan Murray. A little sloppy in the first half, was a turnover run. Going through that run right now.
Not only an incredible steal with a lineup that's built for the defensive end of the court.
Going to the rack, and Boone rejected by the rim. Up ahead, Keegan Murray. Another slam, 26 for Murray, a new career high.
Yeah, you take the defense, you turn it into offense. A two-fister like Keegan Murray.
Murray a big piece of that as he goes to work. Working inside to McCaffrey. Back out it goes for a 3 from Murray. And Keegan Murray with his 5th made 3 of the year.
Gave Iowa State a scare the other night. It just comes down to coughing the ball up too often.
Inside, oh, Murray with the kiss, and he'll go to the lane.
Get up in, guys, and try to pressure the basket.
Oh my goodness, the lob from Toussaint to the finish for Keegan Murray. Range on the spin, the dunk down. Good feed inside Murray there for the rejection, and Mulvey able to clear out the rebound. Here comes Toussaint. Hooks it up to the other end, banks it off the window. Sanford. Now Murray penetrates to the rim, and he slithers in for 2 of his 26. Shot clock at 2, gonna have to hurry. Norman has it taken away by Joe Toussaint. Toussaint will lob it up the floor. Here's Murray. Keegan Murray down the baseline with the reverse to get the Hawks on the board. Tonight, only 1 foul and 7 points to go with his 5 rebounds. He's had some solid moments.
Yeah, no question. A very productive outing in his 18 minutes.
Norman with an open look from 3. He's got 13 tonight. The rebound to Rebraca. Up ahead quickly, it's Bohannon weaving it to Murray. Tough catch, tougher finish, but he makes it look easy.
That was a 69-54 setback. Knocked away, and a steal. And Keegan Murray with the 2-hand jam. 99.6 points a game. That's #1 in the entire nation.
Yep, and just ahead of Gonzaga, #1 ranked Gonzaga. And he's increased his scoring average already from up 19 points a game from last year, Keegan Murray. Here's the steal.
Off the takeaway, the dump off from Bohannon. putback by Keegan Murray. Going to go back inside with James Jean-Marie. He comes in, tops of the team, 10th in the Big Sky at 15 points a game, and another bucket for Keegan Murray. Ruffin. And Jean-Marie going to find an outlet, and it blocked. That was blocked by Keegan Murray. His team best 15th rejection. Second chance.
Yeah, it leads the Big Ten in three-point shots made per game at 3. So he's always putting pressure on opposing defenses.
Here's Murray against Hawkins, and Keegan Murray on the board. Against Rebraca, muscling it up. Good defense by Rebraca inside. Coburn's been stymied tonight.
He has, and Rebraca was a great position defensively. They're very capable of getting high.
And Murray with the takeaway.
No hesitation. And then this is what Iowa wants you to do, Kevin. They want you to try to throw across court passes.
Williams will handle the inbound chores. They get it to Coburn, who gets rid of it quickly. And the ball loose on the deck, and it's picked up by the Hawkeyes. Iowa gets the steal. Can they convert on this end? Ulis will leave it for Perkins.
Rebraca trying to back Horvath down, went left, spun right. Murray to follow in one.
That's probably the worst game he's ever played in his career. He could not buy a bucket, missed a bunch of bunnies. That's a weight room.
His minutes have been limited lately. Murray down low, and the dunk. Patient Iowa set that time.
Puts the ball on the floor. What a steal, power move. If he gets a little sliver, he's going to knock it right in your eye.
A guy that's been a part of 4 different coaching staffs during his time at Utah State. Murray underneath and one. Iowa team and teams. Here comes McCaffrey. It's Murray. 23 first half points for Keegan Murray.
Good hustle by Jones. That's all he could do is try to gamble over the top.
And now a turnover off the trap. Here's Murray with the ball, attacking and now kicking it out. Bohannon for 3.
From Philip Rebraca, the North Dakota transfer. Murray looking for his first bucket of the game, and he gets it, plus a foul on Jalen Hinton.
Strong he is, going right through the chest of Jalen Hinton. The little shot fake. Jumper from 12 feet.
Gus Okafor misses the step-back 3. He's Southeastern Louisiana's leading scorer. Toussaint settles it down. Nifty pass from Rebraca, who passes it right along to Keegan Murray. He also said that Philip Rebraca loves his role with Iowa this year. This is a 25-point-per-game scorer at North Dakota a season ago. Asked to do something completely different for Iowa. There he helped force a takeaway.
He wants to win, and I think that's the ultimate thing.
Keegan Murray, two-hand jam.
He is so strong.
Long three-pointer. Barisic was halfway down. And the rebound by Connor McCaffrey. Murray running the lane. Continues to shine.
You have one option to guard this. That's just get out of the way.
See, Iowa, though, is forcing the issue. Keegan Murray, the basket, and the foul. The chance for the three-point play for the super sophomore.
Under pressure down low. And he has such quick footwork, almost like a footwork of a guard. Down low, going against players, and he's not afraid of that contact, initiates it, but yet gets the defender.
Keegan Murray will try a 3 and make a 3. 16 first half points for Keegan Murray. Hope to get good news on Connor McCaffrey, who left earlier here in the second half after it looked like he rolled his ankle. Got his leg caught up with a leather neck.
Not just against Iowa, but every time we're out on the floor. Here's Murray. Nobody stopping the ball, and Murray throwing it down. Keegan Murray so good in the open court.
When you get a rebound as a big and no one stops you and you're able to bring it down.
He had 25 points and 20 rebounds. 27 and 21, the official numbers against North Carolina Central. First one to do that since Bruce King in 1977 for the Hawkeyes. Here's Murray. Keegan Murray. Defended by Reese. Fade away from Murray. He's got the entire arsenal going. 14.
outscored in over 3 minutes. Here's Ulis. Tough pass out. The three. Up and down. Keegan Murray. 31. Now McCaffrey on the run. Spinning against Vogt. A little short. Keegan Murray with a rebound and a two-hand hammer.
Oh, man. I think he's putting his mark on this game.
McCaffrey. Bullet pass inside. Murray. Good adjustment. Count the bucket. And he'll go to the line for one more.
He's getting to exactly where he wants to on the floor.
First field goal since the 5:02 mark in the first half for Murray. Davison turning the corner. Murray coming over to get the swat. He's still down.
Shot clock down to 5. Here is Murray stepping back and drilling a three.
Well, they can get up and down the floor, no question about it. But right here, clock running down. Both in the NBA, Luka Pistons and Joe San Antonio.
That's a block from Murray. Boy, both these guys, you're talking about Jackson Davis and Murray.
Trace Jackson has great speed, too, running the floor.
There's going to be a lot of end-of-clock situations today for Minnesota. How do they finish those? Great job by Steve.
Murray, turnaround Shea from the baseline. Can watch that all day. He's going to have to play the 4 at times, maybe even the 5.
The 5, exactly. No, you're exactly right, Corey. He's going to have to play the 5 at some point.
Sanford, lob down low, Murray with the dunk.
And you look at the patience here. Great pass, and then you look at...
And Murray with the steal. Read that pass. Can the Gophers get back? No.
The speed, he's got the finesse, and he's got the finish. The ball's not moving at all.
Shot clocks at 3. Keegan up top, and the silencer.
And the ball wasn't moving at all. You see Keegan Murray come into the picture because they were getting nothing on that offensive possession.
He cuts back door and gets to the rack.
Murray the launch. Murray with an answer the 3, and Keegan Murray's got his 5th double-double of the season.
Taking it to the basket, and you just cannot fall asleep. It's a simple.
Really need his three-point shooting in a major way.
Murray, tough fadeaway, and few make a tough shot look easier than Keegan Murray.
I want to get crazy, but maybe he's got to start getting aggressive defensively.
3 to shoot for Keegan Murray, and the 3 falls. He was 0 for 6 from deep before he hit that one.
But sometimes he'll defer to the guys who are the hot hands, and that clearly has been the case tonight. But now he wants it in the post, and has his first field goal with authority. Inside of a minute, Bohannon's in trouble. Out to Murray for 3. Just his second make shot of the night.
The McCaffreys get you here, and the Murrays finish the job. They're within 3 after that 3.
No timeouts. Hawkeyes have to go. Bohannon into the front court. Spins. Has to get it up. Heave for the win. It's tapped in. It's tapped in. Keegan Murray at the buzzer to send this game to overtime.
Going for the win. There's Keegan Murray. Woo!
Murray, tough 3. Hits with 1.3 on the clock. We're not done yet, and Iowa's got 86.
See, he needed to touch the basketball on some of these other possessions. It's not crazy analysis to say that.
Battle missing there. No, it speaks to all the other things Iowa does so well, right? And they get to the free throw line, and as I say it, on cue, Keegan Murray does just that. Player in the conference.
Keegan Murray in transition is so dangerous, gets going downhill. Once he got healthy, Ben had to be like, man, you got too much game and too much in the tank to sit this one out. We need you.
Jamison battle trapped on the baseline, tries to get it to Charlie Daniels, and they turn it over. Here's McCaffrey on the break.
Well, the Hawkeyes can turn you over better than anybody in this league. And when Keegan Murray's in transition, he's so dangerous. Patrick McCaffrey.
Chris Murray in the paint. Now it's his brother Keegan. Step back 3. Got it.
I love the fact right there, Dave, that Keegan Murray doesn't shoot it immediately.
Oh, no doubt. It is one of the great coaching stories in the country this year. Started out 10-1, one at Mississippi State, one at Michigan. As Murray hangs and hits. They lob it inside. Keegan Murray throws down the dunk.
Ayala the miss. Rebound from Murray. Keegan Murray got bumped, still scored. That was sweet.
I mean, he did that on Sunday multiple times. Is right there, and the lob is on time and on target.
Dante Scott is denied once again by Murray.
I've been so impressed with him defensively. Backdoors Dante Scott. Dante Scott driving the basketball. Murray going upstairs.
Last 7 games for Green. High-low for Murray. Bracket coverage on him. He goes up, scores, and gets the whistle. That was brilliant.
If you like offense, this game is for you. Now, hey, there's a defensive play. Keegan Murray, that looks like it's going to be a layup for Julian Reese, and Murray comes over and just erases it.
And Perkins turns the corner.
This is really bad defense. Martinez, you feel like that's a guy, wow.
Oh my gosh. Bohannon says, let's go up top. Murray back the other way. Murray, the two-hand jam and the foul.
Boy, is that impressive. It starts with great length on the ball, poking the ball free from Patrick McCaffrey.
It's a 6-0 run for Iowa in response to the previous 6-0 run by Nebraska and the 4th turnover of the first half for the Huskers. In the win over Maryland, here is Verge down to Walker, and another one left off the rim by Derek Walker. Now up ahead to Murray. Webster with the rebound.
Get Bryce McGowan's driving to the basket. Haven't seen enough of him attacking.
Murray went for the board. Instead, it's McGowan's. Trey McGowan's rejected at the rim by Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray, the Big Ten leading scorer, also player of the week. Had 37 in his last game. Count that one and the foul.
You know, Oregon's starting to look like who we expected them to be. And Arizona's just really good.
Collins rejected at the rim.
College basketball. I think the NCAA tournament is going to be fascinating. Look, I've been talking about this all after. We talked about this with Coach.
Yeah, we did. They won one of these, 3 years ago against Rutgers. Wow. Murray! 9 ties, 9 lead changes, and this was the 9th. That jumper by Keegan Murray. He's got 13 here in his first half. Fade, fires at the buzzer.
Maintained position, so when the ball came to his side, held a seal.
1-point lead. Murray drive. Challenges Dickinson. Count it.
Left the trap here.
Last time Iowa had a lead in this game. You got to go back to the first half. Buffkin, Haynes, missed it. Here come the Hawkeyes. McCaffrey attacks off the glass.
And that's where on the road, talking to Fran McCaffrey, got to compete on the boards. You see Murray right there. I mean, his ability, you think about this, off balance.
Bohannon. Murray bouncing, guarded by Arns. And that jump shot goes down.
Keegan's game to expand, but he put in the work over the summer. Beautiful play right here out of the timeout. That time to get Murray. I don't even think Kyle Young had enough space on the baseline to be able to catch that and finish.
Chris Murray turns.
Woo! McCaffrey is 2 sets of brothers on this team, and these two right here play off each other so well. Look, you've been quiet. Keegan has, but when you need him.
Columbus Dispatch writer Adam Jardy about the Big Ten and its turnover rate defensively. Oh, Murray absolutely put him in the blender for 2 more.
That's good defense by Malik Hall. You got to tip your cap on a play like that. I would say right now, those 3 guys, and Jaden Ivey could certainly put himself back in the conversation. Wow, that's an incredible move right there. I mean, he's got 3 Spartan defenders.
He's been in college for about 10 years. I don't know why they let these Iowa guys stay in college that long, but that's too easy.
And pretty finish by Keegan.
Breakdown defensively. I mean, this is a side out of bounds, and You know, you might want to find the National Player of the Year candidate. This Nebraska defense has been impressive.
There's good right there. And there's good Murray with the rejection. Lurking in the weeds, waiting for it. McCaffrey the other way. Banker goes.
Jess, and I thought it might have been Verge. And it might have been, but it also might have been McCaffrey on the other end. Webster missed in the corner.
There's the feed, there's the finish, there's the timeout by Hoiberg.
Top Toussaint. Who's the other Murray?
Bucket and one.
Missed the front end. There's his brother for the feed. Bucket and the foul. The Murrays taking over here in Lincoln.
Just waltzed down to courtside.
Had a suit on and just showed up.
Headset.
Euless, the lob to Murray. Keegan Murray all alone in a beautiful feed.
He wants to cut this play off and deny this pass at the elbow. As Keegan Murray makes his way up, it's just a simple back cut.
Coming up on Wednesday. They will not play till Friday, but Wednesday is when the tournament begins on the Big Ten Network. And a takeaway. Keegan Murray with the steal and the block.
But a heck of a play by Murray. Just almost like he smelled a little bit of blood in the water with it. That was a play alive. Keegan Murray getting it done.
Just was unable to go more than the 6 minutes he went tonight. Murray already with his 8th double-double of the year. The patience in the paint. Count the bucket. He'll go to the line for one more. And Keegan Murray with a steal to the other end. Murray with a one-hand. Connor McCaffrey will reset. Here's Murray. The three over Williams. You bet. Keegan Murray has the range.
A much improved defensive player on the perimeter this season.
Murray fires away, offline. Long rebound, tipped out. Iowa's got it. Perkins, no. Murray follows with the slam. Murray goes by Hawkins. Soft touch off the window.
He has earned the right to take those shots with his efficient shooting. Nice pass.
Murray got behind Hawkins and finished. Here's Murray inside. Contested by Frazier, but scores anyways. And the foul and a chance at three.
Perkins under 10 on the shot clock. Murray able to secure that loose ball. Muscles it over Barron. Barron didn't move. Perkins, bomb inside to Keegan Murray for the flush. And Northwestern will use its second timeout.
You talk about getting up and down the floor, but over the top of the defense.
You're seeing that competitive edge that Chris Collins wanted to see, a 10-3 start for Northwestern.
That's right. And the bench is up. They're animated.
Murray can erase any good feeling. Keegan Murray with a good box out. Hawks looking to run. They're so good in the open floor. Keegan end to end for the one-hand flush. Bringing it out of nowhere. Remarkable.
Sorry for your right arm, Kevin. I had to grab you on that one. That was nasty right there.
It's okay. I've got a second arm.
Keegan Murray stretching out over two Rutgers defenders with the clenched fist, letting you know I'm here all day.
Rutgers has missed their last 8 shots, down by 5. McCaffrey lobbing inside. Murray with the finish of the foul. Doesn't have numbers, and it's taken away by Chris Murray. Sanford now, ahead it goes. McCaffrey, the lob to Keegan Murray. The half-court alley-oop, and the Hawks up by 12. McConnell. The skip intercepted. Keegan Murray read that one all the way. Murray to the other end. Two-hand hammer.
He's got a great stroke. Underneath they go, and it drops. Chance to take the lead for the first time at the line.
Just great awareness, great hands right there, and the ability to concentrate, absorb the contact on that.
Oh, he thought he was ready. He's not ready. It's 5 out of 7 from out there. Make that 6 out of 8. I just drew him a little suckage.
A little step back action.
It only get there once. Stolen away. That pass a little out of reach. This team can burn you quickly. Get on the board. Murray doesn't need to have it. They don't back up.
Here's Ulis seeing minutes. To Murray, three. Look at that. Look at that. He didn't have any room.
He had none. Williams right there on.
I don't know if you should throw it, but you got to get the defense out.
But it's a two-possession game right now for Purdue.
And they do throw the home run.
Is that too far? He'll chase after it.
Keegan puts it down.
Woo. What a pass by McCaffrey.
Who would have thought?
Pretty good pass here after all.
Called it. Right here.
You're the expert on these.
Much better than that Kentucky pass.
Oh, man, you might be right.
No.
But just look at this finish right here.
They have the football team here in town's looking for a quarter.